ITV's Lorraine turned tense when Ranvir Singh touched on a shoplifting past causing her guests to squirm in shame. Shappi Khorsandi appeared on Thursday's program to launch her new book Scatterbrain, which follows the comedian's life and the lead-up to a late-in-life ADHD diagnosis, which changed her world. Throughout her teens and early 20s, Shappie admitted she'd done things that she wasn't proud of, explaining that her mind had been wild and buzzing constantly, which she described as emotionally overwhelming all of the time. It wasn't until she entered her 40s that the star pondered over whether there was an underlying health condition at play, and so she decided to explore if she'd actually been one of the thousands of people misdiagnosed with ADHD as a child. In the book, Shappie was incredibly candid about her shoplifting past, as she detailed the urges she'd have to take things that didn't belong to her. Not realizing that Ranvir had actually brushed up on her knowledge and read the entire book ahead of the interview, the comic was taken back when the host probed about it. Ranvir opened the conversation saying, "You also then started stealing, even though you are incredibly polite. You then started stealing and it got progressively. You were not just stealing little from friends here and there. 50p here, a crayon there. Oh, this is really shameful," Shappie gasped as she then confessed. "I know it's in the book, but that's giving me a shame attack. I talk about that in the book, because ADHD is a dopamine deficiency, and so quick hits like any addiction." She continued. "Like when I was kid I didn't have access to alcohol and drugs, so shoplifting gave me a dopamine hit." The TV personality went on to explain how establishing she did have ADHD changed her whole world. Speaking honestly to Ranvir, she said, "I don't have emotional meltdowns anymore. I feel like I was emotionally attacking and inappropriately because I was overloaded." The author went on to add, "I don't shout anymore. You can ask my kids. I never shout and I'm much more calm than I have ever been." "You are on medication, though, aren't you?" quizzed Ranvir as Shappie responded. "I am, but I am very clear in the book that is not the be-all and end-all." At this point, Ranvir introduced Dr. Amir Khan to discuss other methods and therapies to help people who may be suffering in a similar way. The medical expert went on to reveal various techniques, such as physiotherapy and cognitive behavioral therapy. For the past few weeks, Ranvir, who is best known for her Good Morning Britain role as political correspondent, has been standing in for usual Scottish host Lorraine Kelly as she takes a break. With summer nearly over, Lorraine fans will be delighted to know that she is anticipated to be back on screens from as early as next week. Lorraine airs weekdays on ITV1 from 9 a.m.